Would you welcome back from the Athenaeum Theatre, Annette Allison. Here she is. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good fun.
Now,
you enjoyed that?
That was marvellous, yes. We got in that is rather exciting, you know, knowing that you've got a time limit to get in, do an interview with Freddie and Noel, who are absolute loves, they really are, and get back. I mean, it's all sort of the rush thing. And it really is quite exciting, except that I don't know what's been happening. You know, I came back and expecting item 34 on the show, and we're down to item 23. What have you been doing?
Getting a little behind. George Harris insulted me, that's nothing new.
Is that right?
And Jessa didn't tell me too much about what he was up to, did you, Prince?
What was that, mate?
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Tremendous. Do you reckon he's good looking, Alex?
Oh, of course I do.
Better than me?
Is this a question? Do I have to answer this? Is he kidding?
No, I'm very sensitive. But each Saturday night you will be going out somewhere like that and doing those
I will,
live
Mike,
crosses.
yes, which I think is great, because I think that through the show, something that I hope that we can do is be able to show everyone out there what's going on in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I really do believe, from all of the reports that I've had, that Cinderella is sensational and everyone really should go along and see it. Next Saturday night, I do believe, Mr. Executive Producer, that I will be going in and talking at interval to the fabulous Johnny Mathis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's great.
Right?
He really is. That's
so,
well
I mean,
worth
that is
looking
going to be
forward
marvellous. So what's on around Melbourne on Saturday? And the Monte Carlo Circus the week after.
Really?
So I'm going to be going out to all of these sort of live things and showing that Melbourne is just terrific on Saturday night. There is lots happening, and we are doing it 100% live.
Good. Do you fancy the circus yourself?
Oh, I love the circus. I think it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Yes.
What do you like best in the circus?
Probably the elephants, because they're so sort of cuddly.
I saw an elephant in this very studio one night on the Peter Couchman show.
Oh, I saw
Peter
the same elephant.
He works the Toorak end of Channel 10, Peter Couchman. And that elephant disgraced himself under the lights, didn't he?
Actually, Dixie showed me the photographs.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the photographs.
Yeah, they're almost as big as the elephant.
Embarrassing.
We're, truly, the elephant actually did number twos on the floor there. I didn't know how to say that, actually. We'd better go to Clem for the last race. Clem.
Michael, last event, they're starting to move up behind the mobile. I suppose Super Move is the one to beat, although there's good money for quite a few others. A Brown, Fiddler's Green, Kalmari Chief on the second line, and Struggle On. Over a very short course, this of 1,609 metres, 1 lap and 709 metres. They'll be dispatched going into the back straight. In one is China Kate, 2 Derby Pride, 3 Simat. Number 4, the public elect, is Super Mover, Old Simon's in the saddle. And then Abe Brown out deeper on the track with Armbro James. On the second row, Fiddler's Green, Scandalous, Kalmari Chief and Struggle On, who's struggling at the moment. He's well back behind the others, but it's up to the driver to get into a position, a correct position. Almost ready to be dispatched. The mobile about to move away to set them in motion, and away they go. China Kate commenced smartly down near the inside. Going quickly is Super Mover, losing ground Simat shortly after the start. And back one of the trailers in the early part is Abe Brown. Settling fully into stride now, and a good race for the early lead. China Kate on the inside from Derby Pride. Super Mover working hard out 3 wide to get across. Scandalous away, well running about 4, settling down, and Fiddler's Green poking through near the inside. They've got away by 8 metres then to Simat, and on the outside was Arbro James. Kalmari Chief was well back, followed by Struggle On as they wheel around the bend, and Abe Brown is last of all. Into the straight on the first occasion. They'll come down to get the red light. 1 lap left to go. And China Kate on the inside has withheld all challenges and shows the way. Sitting in the death on the outside is Derby Pride now, and Super Mover's trapped out 3 wide the favourite and working very hard. Sitting on the leader's back on the fence is Fiddler's Green, has had a nice run. Scandalous 1 out and 1 back going forward, and they're followed by Arbro James on the fence. Moving around them, Simat hooked out about 4 deep to go forward, and threading its way through the field back behind them at the head of the others. Then getting back at the moment is Struggle On. Kalmari Chief is next to last. Into the back straight they travel now with about 700 metres left to go. And it's China Kate in front by about a neck. Moving up on the outside of it is Derby Pride. Super Movers had a very hard run. Scandalous travelling nicely. One out and one back, and then Fiddler's Green. Simat out deeper on the track, followed by Umbro James well back in the field. Then Abe Brown. Kelmari Chief pushed out very wide, and last of all was Struggle On. Now the pressure on coming to the 400 metre mark. Derby Pride took over the lead by a neck. China Kate in second place, a real charge behind them. Kelmari Chief and Abe Brown are sprinting pretty quickly, but they're very wide, and Super Mover still there too. On the turn, Derby Pride is just the leader. China Kate battling back. Scandalous has got nowhere to go. As they wheel around the bend, Derby Pride made for home 3 metres clear. Scandalous getting clear now, running on with Kelmari Chief down the outside and Abe Brown. Here's a go with 100 metres left to go. Scandalous moving up on the outside of Derby Pride. Fiddler's Green driving through in the centre. Scandalous in front. Fiddler's Green flying, but Scandalous won by a head. Fiddler's Green in third place over on the outside, Abe Brown. They're followed by Struggle On. Derby Pride knocked up in the last 50 metres. Back behind them, Kelmari Chief. They're followed by Umbro James. Getting back was China Kate, the early leader. Super Mover had an impossible run, 3 deep throughout. And last of all was Simat. Let's check them in the final event on the program. A thrilling finish. Judge has called for the camera. You'll find that Scandalous, number 8, Derby Pride, kicked to the lead with 100 metres left to go. There's Scandalous on the outside, coming at it now. Number 8 in the black and white check. Wider on the track, coming home well, Abe Brown. And Fiddler's Green diving through in the centre. Scandalous in front. Fiddler's Green picking it up with every bound, but the post is just a shade too close. And Scandalous has won, I'd say, from Fiddler's Green. No doubt, Scandalous from Fiddler's Green. And Abe Brown out deep on the track with Derby Pride back on the fence as we take you across the line. And a very, very thrilling finish with 6 runners within about 3 metres of each other. So what a great way to end proceedings tonight. But I think I'm certain you'll find that Scandalous has won the last event. We'll just keep you here for a moment, if we may, for the number to go into the frame for the final event on the program. Scandalous had a perfect run, commenced smartly from the second line, and had the 1-1, the perfect position. Number 8, Scandalous in the frame, driven by Frank Hoban. Number 8, Scandalous is first, driven by Frank Hoban. Second is number 7, Fiddler's Green, driven by Graham Lang. Didn't get clear until the concluding stages. And officially third, number 5, Abe Brown, driven by N. Cavallaro. So the numbers official now, 8, 7 and 5. We'll take this break and be back with details of tonight's meeting on the Saturday night show on 10.
Them terrorists are bloody nutcases. If they come in here and find the screws armed drunk, they'll just slaughter them.
Tuesday, a life and death struggle begins on Prisoner.
Kill her. Well, you can't. She's done nothing. Is the government like heroes? It's people like her who put thousands of innocent people behind bars. Don't you see she's the enemy?
Please, we must go.
Kill her.
One episode of Prisoner you can't miss. Tuesday night, 8:30, Channel 10.
What turns a perfectly sensible person into a passionate Sara Lee cream cheesecake lover? Maybe it's the cherries, or the whole eggs, the sour cream, the blueberries, the original cream cheese, the passion fruit, the honey, the pineapple, the fresh baker's cheese, or is it the strawberries? You'll never know until you try them all. The 6 famous cheesecakes from Sara Lee.
Your family. They depend on you for lots of things.
All they need is you to care for them. They're only kids, they're only kids, trusting in no one else but you.
So keep the good food coming with polyunsaturated Dixie Belle.
They're only kids, only kids.
Whole wheat gives your body protein for building muscles. Whole wheat gives you carbohydrate for energy. Whole wheat gives you B group vitamins and minerals for nutrition. And whole wheat gives you bran for daily health. Wheat Bix, the whole wheat breakfast from Sanitarium.
And the final event on the the program. The winner is number 8, paid $19 for the win. That's a boil over at 33 to 1, Scandalous. $19 for the win, $3.15 the place. Second, number 7, Fiddler's Green, paid 95 cents. And third, number 5, Abe Brown, paid also 95 cents. So a real boil over in the last. Scandalous at 33s. The unplaced favourite, Super Mover, had to work very hard at 7 to 4. We'll check some of the other races. The first went to Reigning Dollar at 7 to 1. And the unplaced favourite, Karaoke Star, at 2s. The second, Success to Dame Edna at 14 to 1. So punters have taken a beating in the early part of the night. And the unplaced favourite was Lord Gyro at 10 to 9. Very disappointing. And the last race, Quinella, numbers 7 and 8, paid $55.80. The off-course Quinella, numbers 7 and 8, paid $55.80. Race 3, the Breeders' Plate Final, a protest was dismissed. Trial judge first at 4 to 1. The unplaced favourite was Cute Cross at 5 to 4. Cute Cross, the unplaced favourite, very disappointing at 5 to 4. Race 4, the ATV 10 Paces Free for All, went to Camwood Lad at 6 to 1. 6 to 1 Camwood Lad, defeating the favourite Warren Chief at 7 to 4. Camwood Lad finished 2 strong. We go along to race 5, which was the second leg of the extra double. Frisco Frost first at 9 to 4. And favourite, so the first favourite home in Frisco Frost at 9 to 4, and the extra double on trial judge number 3, and Frisco Frost number 5 paid $10.35, $10.35 the extra double. The feature, the Australasian Trotters Championship, with Harrogwen galloping at the first turn, losing all chance, and the winner was Hampton's Pride, starting, as you can see there, at 15 to 1. The favourite, odds on Harrogwen, at 4 to 5, galloped shortly after the start. It was the second leg of the TAB double. The first leg, Camwood Lad, and the second leg, number 7, Hampton's Pride, paid $47.60. The TAB Quinella on that event, Hampton's Pride, number 7, or 4 Proud Stella with number 7, Hampton's Pride, paid $39.70. And the trifecta, Hampton's Pride, Proud Stella, and Hilton Bear, paid $1,440.80. Race 7, the Graduation, another favourite in, Firm Friend, for the second one for the night. 2's on favourite, prohibitive odds, landed the money, and led from Go to Woe. And the final event on the program, as we mentioned before, Scandalous in a boil over, successful at 33 to 1. Super Mover the favourite at 7 to 4. The quadrilla numbers required 25.